Hey, hap, it's your boy, Mr. CJU, man. I'm about to drop a remix to that video that's going crazy on my YouTube, man. That y'all going crazy in on the comments. How to increase your credit score by paying your credit card bill. I know a lot of y'all thought out about the music, you couldn't hang in there. Shout out to my real soldiers out there who really understand the flow and the sauce that the credit boss is kicking, man. This is where the credit party is at, man. So y'all gonna have to really rock with me to understand how this flow go. Cause this is 5 people, this is the way we understand it, okay? Now, the lesson is so important that I am gonna run it back to make sure y'all got it down pat. All right, so we finna hop into it right now. Stay tuned, stay along, and I'll make sure you can hear me kick this game. All right, look. For an example, let's say you got a credit card with a credit limit of $5,000. All right, let's say we got a balance of, you got $2,500 on it. All right. Now let's say your due date on this card is, let's just put DD for due date, the 3rd. All right. Let's say your statement date is the 7th. All right. Now remember, your due date is what you need to pay to make sure you at least pay the minimum so you don't get a late payment. Okay. And we know the statement date is usually a few days after your due date to whatever balance is left. By the time that statement date hit, that's what's gonna get reported to the credit bureaus. Okay, that's what we know. All right, look. Say you have, let's say your cash on you though. Say your cash on you, you only got, $3,000 on you, right? Now look. Most of the time, people believe when you only got this amount of cash or whatever you got left over to pay your bills, like for your credit cards, you be like, man, I really don't want to pay that $2,500, man. I don't want to come out of my pocket, pay that $2,500 for that credit card, only have $500 cash on me. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna pay it. That's cool, man, but remember, on this credit card, if it's the limit is $5,000, your balance $2,500, you at 50% utilization. Right? And that's not good for your credit. Now, we want the utilization to be under 30%. 30% is average, but the elite players are at that 1 to 10%, man. Sitting at that 5% spot. 20% is really good, 30% is average. We want to be under that. So if you just let that ride, we know how your credit gonna look. Now, it's cool to pay out of your cash minus that $2,000. Okay? Put that $2,000 on that credit card. Okay? It's cool. You're not losing the money. It's going back into the swipe. You will still have that money available to you. It's just going to be on the credit card. So here we at 50%. We at 50% utilization. Once we put that $2,000 up there, now we only going to have a balance of $500 on a $5,000 credit limit. That get us to 10%. That's where the players hang out in the credit game. At that 10%, you good. Now, I know you're going to be like, man, but shit, I'm only have, $1,000 on me. Now, look, when that 10%, once you pay it on the due date, go ahead and knock it on the due date. Wait a few days, just chill. Don't swipe on the card, just chill. Wait till the 7th hit. Wait till that statement day hit, showing 10%. Let that report to the credit bureaus. Boom, you good. Once that report to the credit bureaus, you good for 30 days because the credit bureau is not going to report the balance on this card until the 7th of the next month. Okay? So after the 7th hit, you check and get reported to the credit bureaus. You can get back busy on this swipe. You can use it, bro. Go ahead and pay your bills on it. Go ahead and pay whatever you was going to pay when it was cash. But whatever you was going to pay with cash, if you swipe it, remember you getting the points. Whatever particular card this is, you're getting a better relationship with it. You know what I'm saying? You actually swiping it. That's how you get up in the game, by actually using it. But you just got to be responsible. So whatever you're going to use for cash, go ahead and use it. Because you're green. The balance is down. Okay? So, if you got another swipe though, hanging up with me. What I mean by swipe, we call swipe just another credit card. Let's say you got another credit card. Let me get down here with a credit limit of, let's just say $2,000. All right, and let's say your balance on this card is $1,000. Okay? Now, let's say the due date on this card is the 10th. All right? And let's say the statement date is like the 14th. All right? Now, when some of y'all can't find y'all statement dates, man, just just log into your app, go online, just go to the actual, credit account and just look for whatever say statements and documents, man, and go over there and you'll see it on your statements up there at the top somewhere. You'll be able to see it and sometimes on your credit report. So look, your second swipe right here. Okay, you got this balance. All right. Now, what you can do, because you paid this one off, so after the 7th, this now has a usage of 4,500. That's how much you got on that swipe to use after you done paid it down. So if you want to kill this balance here, you can take a rack out of here and pay that off. You can take the 1K out of there. Now that would drop you to 3.5 to still use on that swipe. But now you pay this off, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't pay the whole 1,000, even if you pay like 800, 900, whatever, and left a little balance, whatever, long as it's paid off, because we don't want this 50% to report on the 14th of this next card, you could use this swipe to pay that one off, and now you're going to have both cards reporting under on the utilization. So you're actually paying your credit card bills to increase your credit score because you're paying them properly. Sometimes a lot of y'all just be paying y'all credit card bills whenever y'all want to all over the month, and then you be like, but I paid it, but it just ain't showed yet. I know why it ain't showed, because you paid it after the statement date, so it don't matter. It don't matter what you pay after the statement date. I mean, it does, but that's cool. No, we want to catch it beforehand. All right? You catch these balances and statement dates beforehand, it's going to always look good. So remember, when you're paying your credit card, you're investing back in yourself. Don't run from it. Handle the responsibility. Now, do we want to have to flip-flop the cards like that all the time? No. I mean, would we like to have cash to just be able to pay all the credit cards off? Of course we would like that. Should you work these type of strategies without having experience and knowledge and, a little bit more understanding of credit? Of course you should wait till you have that information first. You know what I mean? That's why if you want to know more of these advanced strategies that we got to help you in this credit game, you can always tap in with us for that information. But the thing is, man, sometimes you just be in a credit jam. Sometimes you just need a little help. Sometimes you need to just pull a little finesse move or a little play, you know what I mean, to help you increase your credit score and get your credit right and have your balances down, because you might be ready to apply for another credit card or something. Okay? Sometimes you just don't have that cash and you just need to make a move. And that's what you're going to get here, a move. That's what we're going to teach you how to do. Okay? All that other stuff people complaining about and worried about, like, man, you work these messages, CJ, you talking about you going to end up in debt. Oh, well, shit. My people, where we come from, we already in debt. Shit, we was born in debt. Parents ain't have no money, grandparents ain't have no money, great-grandparents ain't have no money. Oh, well, we the new generation. We the ones that got to figure out this digital stuff to make it happen. You understand? And we going to do what we got to do to make it happen. Long as we do it legally, long as we're not stealing, long as we're not scamming, long as we're not doing nothing we're not supposed to be doing, you know what I'm saying, that can get us in trouble, we good. And this right here is just using one credit card to pay off another credit card. Oh, well. Now, the only difference is about the personal loans and the debt consolidation loans is, if you run it like this, you can avoid that interest because you know how much they're going to charge you interest to clear out your credit card debt. Or if you try to take a cash advance, how much interest that's going to stick you in too. So if you work this play like that, you can avoid the interest and still clear out your credit card debt. Then you'll be good. All right? So just imagine, you having these two credit cards working this play, but if you had other credit cards which you can use, just imagine if your credit is right, you got 5 to 10 credit cards. You know what I'm saying? Your best friend got 5 to 10 credit cards. Your cousin got 5 to 10 credit cards. Your business partners got 5 to 10 credit cards. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of y'all loaded up on these swipes. 100K a piece, think about how much money y'all can move back and forth to come up. Okay, that's what this is about, coming up. All right, all that other stuff people be talking about and worried about, man, we ain't worried about nothing, man. We just finna get to it. Okay, but where we come from, we got a lot of other serious things to worry about than flipping some goddamn on credit cards, man. Know what I'm talking about? So y'all who really want to tap in, y'all really want to get y'all game up, y'all really want to learn a lot more information of how this really works and really power up and use this credit like it's supposed to be used as just a tool for your advancement, for your personal life, for your travel life, for your luxury life, for your business life. We can show you how to get it done. Already straight off experience, man. So whenever you tired of listening to all that fluff and playful talk on YouTube, you already know where to come, because you ain't gonna find no credit sauce like this and nowhere else on the tube. You already able to come right here to the realest channel that's kicking the livest credit game out here, man. We're gonna have some information in the descriptions where y'all can get at me, y'all can contact me and set up a consultation, and let's get it going. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Stay tuned, because I'm dropping a lot more fire for y'all on that tube who been holding it down for me in them comments, man. I got a lot more for y'all. Tap in with your boy. Man, y'all already know. Hap.
Sup.